Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the proceedings of the 116th full-time basic class of graduation. We are very pleased that you could be here. If you would, please rise for the colors and the national anthem sung by the Loyal County Deputy Sheriff Christopher Turner.
Hey, folks! Reset, arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, up. About face.
Shoulder, heart.
Forward, march. Left. 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 Right, left. Left. Right, right. March. Ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, welcome. My name is Dan Hopkins. I'm the Director of Training for the Academy. I'd like to extend our thanks to all families and loved ones of the graduates and all the agency members, training assistants, and everyone that has been here to support the 116th Basic through those last 17 weeks. We'd like to also welcome the Vermont Attorney General Charity Clark and all of our council members that are here in attendance. Because I have the podium for a minute, a huge thank you to all the supporting members of the state, county, and municipal agencies who provide so many of the instructors, training assistants, and support to the members of the people that are about to graduate today, along with the thanks to the staff of the Academy, the agencies we serve. Now, without further ado, T.C. Marvin, who is the lead for the full-time basic class, will present certificates of completion to the graduating members of the 116th basic class. We ask that as members receive their certificates, family and friends will be pinning their badges. Please proceed to the front of the gym to do the photos, pinning of the badge, and please hold all applause until all certificates have been awarded. Trooper Jared Blair, Vermont State Police, pinning his badge to be his wife, Mandy.
Officer Nathaniel Hudson, Middlebury Police Department. Getting his badge will be his mother Lori, Father Franklin, and his family. Officer Roman Cole, Brattleboro Police Department. Getting his badge will be his mother Bonnie and Father Stephen. Officer Mason Schuster, Burlington Police Department. Getting his badge will be his mother Angie and Father Eric. Trooper Lashana LeChue, Vermont State Police, hitting her badge with her daughter, Raina. Officer Alex Cronryan, University of Vermont Police Services. Getting his badge will be his father Bill, his mother Sally, and girlfriend Val. Officer McKendrick Johnson, St. Johnsbury Police Department. Getting his badge will be his wife, Alexandria. Officer Maeve O'Donnell, Burlington Police Department. Getting her badge will be her mother Erin and father Kevin. Trooper Emmanuel Bedu, Vermont State Police. Pinning his badge to be his wife Susanna and his daughter. Trooper William Mallett, Vermont State Police. Pinning his badge to be his wife Emma and father Matthew. Officer Lucille Creon, South Burlington Police Department. Pinning her badge to be her mother Christine. Officer Sarah Curris, Berry City Police Department. Pinning her badge to be her father Victor and mother Scheherazade. Officer Joyce Ann Peckham, Bennington Police Department. Pinning her badge to be her father Tim. Trooper Alexis Marciniak, Vermont State Police. Pinning her badge to be her father, Lieutenant Commander Dan Marciniak, United States Navy. Officer Michael Malik, Burlington Police Department, pinning his badge to be his father Gabriel. Trooper Adam Martin, Vermont State Police. Pinning his badge, David Lynch. Officer Zachary Gamlin, Essex Police Department. Pinning his badge will be his uncle, Sheriff Dan Gamlin, Father Francis, girlfriend Kimberly Gamlin. Officer Devin Cotton, Burlington Police Department. Pinning his badge will be his wife Amanda, daughter Everly, and his mom. Trooper Cody Bellariere, Vermont State Police. Pinning his badge will be his mother Janine and his father Jim. Officer Dakota Guerra, St. Albans Police Department. Pinning his wife will be his wife Brittany and daughter Emmy. Officer Jake Roberts, Dover Police Department. Pinning his badge will be his wife Lindsay and his 2 children. Officer Eric Goldman, Burlington Police Department. Pinning his badge will be his partner, Leslie. Trooper Jazz Johnson, Vermont State Police. Pinning his badge will be his wife, Chashmonique, and 3 children. Trooper Trevor Marchand, Vermont State Police. Pinning his badge will be his father Steve, mother Martha, and girlfriend Shannon. Officer Chelsea Maxim, Randolph Police Department. Pinning her badge will be her husband Brian and her 3 children. Trooper Dalton Manpaw, Vermont State Police. Pinning his badge will be Master Sergeant Jacob Rangel, United States Marine Corps. Deputy Sheriff Christopher Turner, Will County Sheriff's Department. Pinning his badge will be his wife Elsa and 3 children. Officer Nicholas Montana, Rutland City Police Department. Pinning his badge will be his wife Michaela and 2 children. Trooper Riley Benoff, Vermont State Police. Pinning his badge will be his father Trent, mother Amanda, and girlfriend Emma. Officer Matthew Hartman, Brattleboro Police Department. Pinning his badge will be his wife Jessica. Trooper Daniel Arado, Vermont State Police. Pinning his badge will be his father Anthony, mother Deborah, and wife Sarah.
They made me get up or what?
Officer Justin Mackey, South Burlington Police Department. Pinning his badge will be his wife Kimberly and daughter Hannah. Officer Aaron Nichols, Stowe Police Department. Pinning her badge will be her cousin, Trooper Keith Cody. Officer Saja Almagoli, Burlington Police Department. Getting her badge will be her mother, Zainab Hussein, and her godfather, Richard Toscano. Trooper J. Farnham Boylan, Vermont State Police. Getting his badge will be a significant other Hannah. Trooper Sean Morrow, Vermont State Police. Getting his badge will be his wife, Olivia. Officer Kenan Hadarovich, Essex Police Department. Getting his badge will be his father, Nerman, mother, Adila, and fiancee, Samira. Officer Robert Morris, Bennington Police Department. Putting his badge will be his mother, Patty, father, Bob, girlfriend, Ashley, and his daughter. Officer Ryan Tatro, Bennington Police Department. Getting his badge will be his wife, Tawny. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now administer the oath of office to the 116th basic class. We ask that all officers please stand and reaffirm your oaths. Please raise your right hands. On my honor. I will never betray my badge. My integrity. My character. With public trust. I will always have the courage. To hold myself and others accountable. For all of our actions. I will always maintain. The highest ethical standards. And uphold the values. Of my community. And the agency I serve. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the 116th Basic Training Class. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure now to welcome the Executive Director of the Vermont Criminal Justice Council, Director Heather Simon.
Good morning. My name is Heather Simons. I am the Executive Director for the Vermont Criminal Justice Council and the Vermont Police Academy. I'm shorter than Ken. Before I begin, I would just like to shamelessly say to everyone in here, but most especially Attorney General Clark, Colonel Birmingham, Lieutenant Colonel Wickham, chiefs, sheriffs, executives, I think you get why I want a daycare at the police academy. I know you do. I love the sound of the babies and the kids. It's the sound of hope. It's the sound of the future. And it's why looking out at all of you, 'cause most of you are still crying just a little bit. I want to say a few words as a thank you. There's a lot more to cover today. Congratulations. But I want to talk a little bit about how all of this happens. It's not just a journey for the recruit. It's not just a place you go, the academy, but it is a highly orchestrated, very strategic plan of content, information, skills, resilience, and compassion that is planned in a way that is thoughtful of what Vermont law enforcement represents, that covers the competencies that agency heads expect from the academy and from their workforce. This does not happen with just a couple of people. We have a mostly volunteer training staff. That means that our leaders from around the state are not just supporting the academy through allowing their instructors to be here and to participate, but making sure that they are part of a system that is highly trained to bring that message, content, and skill to us. We have training assistants and specialized content experts who are instructors, and not to mention our own Vermont Police Academy staff who are committed in ways that I can't describe, who clearly don't seem to need sleep. They do not give up. They always find a way, and their leadership and courage has ensured that we don't close, and we are still delivering the highest quality training that all of you can receive and see in your community, with the results and outcomes of safer communities and more inclusion, and a workforce across the state and law enforcement that has not sacrificed compassion for accountability. that does value diversity and inclusivity and communication, and that you are allowed to see all of the pride that the leaders in this room can exude, not just at work, at home, and in the infrastructure that we try to bring to you, the families, that your family members are not alone, that they have added members to their family, that they have support and avenues and outlets when they need something, and that there are a lot of people that are standing with them. Today is your day, 116th. It's a celebration. You've worked incredibly hard. I know that you've experienced some moments that are grueling. I know with full confidence that what you bring with you is resilience that's immeasurable. And that's in fact what we need in this country right now. And I thank you for your commitment, but I also thank you for walking towards this profession during a time in this country where we really need it and appreciate it, and it's not easy to get. Don't forget about the folks that feed your family members. Make sure that all our contracts are moving, that we have things like linens and food, and we're remembering people's birthdays, and folks have injuries. All of that requires assistance, volunteers, and again, instructors from around the state, from all the agencies. You have my deepest gratitude for supporting your family members and attending. We need them, and though it is your day, and you are celebrating, I want you to remember this moment so that you know what support feels like. You'll also have other moments where you'll be making hard decisions, and you may not see or feel the presence that you experience right now, but you will still have it, so remember it. I also want folks to know that in the back is law enforcement leadership that supports this academy and is committed to our success without question. Actually, that's not true. They ask a lot of questions. They demand a lot of us. And when I say demand, they're curious and dedicated to making sure they understand why we do what we do. And they provide any assistance to us that we need to make changes. I don't have enough time today to really talk about how terrific Director Hawkins has been. But I think the class knows. We have more new staff than we've ever had, and they're unbelievable. One very important goal that we have here is that we build capacity. So if there's one person that can't be available, that everything is covered. And I think if you stay with us in your interest, in your curiosity, if you stay with us through the media, and if you stay with us in our commitment to create the needed change that we know Vermonters want, that you'll see that all of our staff have been doing and practicing what we believe in all along. Having said that, I would like to thank you for your time today. I promised I would keep it short, and we will get to work on that daycare. Right, General? Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call to the podium St. Johnsbury Police Department Chief Timothy Page. Morning.
Morning.
Have to make sure
sure I brought these with me today. First of all, I'd like to thank Director Simons for giving me an opportunity to speak today, and the entire Academy staff for the hard work that they do to ensure Vermont produces and keeps highly trained officers. I came here in January of 1990 to become part of the 52nd class as a Vermont State Trooper. I'm here today to not only honor each of these law enforcement professionals from the 116th class and congratulate them on their accomplishment in completing the Academy standards for graduation, but to mention a more specific reason for me being up here speaking. On July 15th, 2003, Sergeant Michael Johnson with the Vermont State Police was attempting to lay spike strips on Interstate 91 to stop a fleeing vehicle when the operator lost control and struck Sergeant Johnson. Sergeant Johnson subsequently died from his injuries. At that time, he left behind a wife and 3 young children, the youngest being only 5 years old. That was Father's Day, 2003. Fast forward 20 years, and I've retired from the Vermont State Police and currently the chief of the St. Johnsbury Police Department, which today is my last day. I was meeting with Sergeant Johnson's wife, Carrie, and her son, Kendrick, to help in planning a 20-year memorial service. Kendrick was the young 5-year-old I referenced in 2003. As we were talking, I learned that McKendrick wanted to pursue a career in law enforcement. I offered to have him apply to the St. Johnsbury Police Department. After passing all phases of the hiring process, I was honored to hire him as an officer with the department, but he still had to attend the Vermont Police Academy training and attain his Level 3 certification. I am proud of him and every other law enforcement officer that is here before you today, because they worked hard to get to this point. I can say with all sincerity that Sergeant Michael Johnson would be standing tall and proud today. I truly believe he is bearing witness to this graduation today and honored that his son and every other individual in the 116th will be starting a career of public service to the citizens of Vermont. And lastly, as today is McKendrick's first day as a full-time certified law enforcement officer, it's my last day. I've retired from the St. Johnsbury Police Department effective today. I am honored at having had this opportunity to speak to you, serve with honor and integrity. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Congratulations. Thank you for your service. Now, because I can feel T.C. Marvin vibrating over here, because that was the slowest any recruit has ever walked from the back of the gym up to here. We're going to let him take the podium. He has singularly the most to do with the graduation and this class being successful. So he is going to go over the individual awards for the 116th basic. Ladies and gentlemen, T.C. Brock Marvin.
Good morning, everyone. 2 words to describe this class: tough and sharp. Agency heads, leaders of law enforcement, I can assure you that you've got 39 of the best recruits the state's ever seen. I look forward to hearing the successes they bring to the road. First award is the Highest Academic Achievement Award. This award will be presented by Sheriff Marcoux of Lamoille County. This award is given to the member of the graduating class who earns the highest grade point average. The grades include the scores from all blocks of instruction like criminal law, motor vehicle law, crash investigation, patrol procedures, and use of force. The winner of the highest academic achievement for the 116th basic class is Officer Maeve O'Donnell, who attained an overall average Officer O'Donnell will receive a $500 gift certificate from the Vermont Sheriff's Association. Congratulations. The next award is the Director's Award. This award will be presented by Chief Loretta Stellnacker of Royalton PD on behalf of the Vermont Chiefs of Police Association. It is given to the member of the 116th class who demonstrates exceptionally high levels of the 10 core values as determined by the training staff, particularly leadership, professionalism, discipline, and teamwork. The winner of the Director's Award is the Distinguished Honor graduate of his or her basic class. Their selection reflects great credit upon themselves, their department, and the Vermont police community in general. The winner will receive a $500 gift certificate from the Vermont Association of Chiefs of Police. The winner of the Director's Award for the 116th Basic Class is Trooper Riley Finoff, Vermont State Police. The next award is the Mike Galvin Award. This award is named after Lieutenant Mike Galvin of the Vermont State Police, whose efforts and dedication during the 1970s and 80s greatly increased the levels of both training and professionalism of all police officers throughout the state of Vermont. Given to the member of the graduating class who earns the highest combined total score in 3 categories: marksmanship, a report on use of force policy, and on the firearms final exam. This combined score on the range, the final exam, and the use of force paper demonstrates outstanding knowledge and understanding of Vermont's use of force policy. The winner of the 116th Basics Award is Officer Maeve O'Donnell of the Burlington Police Department. The Top Driver Award. The Top Driver Award is presented to the recruit by Instructor Sergeant Nate Hayes of the Middlebury Police Department. It goes to the student who scores the highest in their ability to complete the driving standard exercises, which include a 275-cone exercise with the best time with 0 cones struck, in addition to a final written exam. The 116th Top Driver Award is given to Trooper Riley Finoff, who drove the final cumulative exercise in a time of 54 seconds with 0 cones struck and a final exam score of 100. The Eugene Giotti Award. This award is presented to the member of the graduating class in memory of Inspector Gene Giotti of the Vermont Department of Liquor Control, who was killed while on duty in 1989 after serving over 28 years in Vermont law enforcement. The Giotti Award is significant because the recipient is selected by his or her classmates as opposed to members of the training staff. The winner of the Giotti Award was selected by the class based on his or her levels of honesty, motivation, and teamwork. The winner of the Eugene Giotti Award for the 116th Basic Class is Trooper Daniel Orado, Vermont State Police. The Rod Pulsifer Instructor Award, given to the full-time basic classroom instructor who excels in demonstrating subject matter expertise, professionalism, dedication, and a great commitment to ensuring that the students learn and understand the material presented. The winner of the award is selected by members of the basic class. The winner of the Instructor Award for the 116th Basic Class is Lieutenant Christopher Bataille of the South Burlington Police Department, criminal law instructor. the Sergeant Jason Allen Leadership Award. In 2014, we lost our dear friend and colleague, Sergeant Jason Allen of the Rutland County Sheriff's Department. Sergeant Allen excelled in demonstrating leadership by example, physical fitness, professionalism, dedication, and motivation. He meant a great deal to the staff and adjunct faculty of Vermont Police Academy. The Jason Allen Leadership Award is given to the full-time basic class training assistant selected by the recruits who exemplifies these characteristics. The winner of the Leadership Award for the 116th basic class is Officer Nicholas Stewart, Middlebury Police Department. Congratulations to all the award winners. A very sincere thank you to all of the dedicated training assistants, instructors, and volunteers. We literally cannot do this without you, so thank you very, very much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the president of the 116th Basic Class, Officer Jake Roberts of the Dover Police Department.
Good morning. On behalf of the 116 graduating class, I extend our gratitude for your presence here today. We appreciate you sharing in this significant milestone in our personal and professional journeys. Your presence is humbling and it acknowledges and celebrates this class's unwavering commitment to our community. We want to thank you and our sponsoring agencies, esteemed agency heads, and the dedicated members of the Vermont Criminal Justice Council. Your unwavering trust and faith in our capabilities has been a beacon guiding us on this profound journey. As introduced, I am Jake Roberts and I work for the Dover Police Department in Southern Vermont. My fellow officers of the 116 class have chosen me to be their voice today, and I thank them for the privilege. I know you have all waited patiently to this point to see your loved ones, and I will endeavor to make this quick. So, we are confident that many of you have heard stories along this journey describing what's led us to this point, and some among us in this hall have first-hand experience of what it takes. But since you're all here today, it's only fitting that the class shares more thanks, accounts of triumph, adversity, and team building to help paint a picture of how we made it here. First and foremost, our families. We want to express our deepest gratitude to our cherished family members and steadfast support networks. We recognize that your commitment to this profession really does mirror the exceptional men and women graduating here today. So with our families and friends in mind, it's important to recognize their foundational value in our lives and how they helped us to this point. As we made our way through the daily challenges, your support shone through in the form of collective resilience. This makes sense because Director Kenneth Hawkins told us early on, you can't do this on your own. Tracking? And soon enough, we came to find this out. It's almost like he's done this a few times. Weird. So, what triggered this need to work together? Well, among many, the VPA set the expectation. Room standards, being prepared, respect. One standard was getting 45 odd recruits fed for breakfast in only half an hour every day. And the other half of that challenge was portion control. That may seem like an individual issue, but believe us, we quickly learned how the actions of one can affect the actions of us all. But, like clockwork, we got there. We began to work together. Vermont State Trooper Jay Farnham Boylan took his bed-making skills and helped others who were not so strong by giving lessons and guidance. Sorry, Jay, now your family members know you can make bed. Burlington Police Officer Michael Malik did his best ceaselessly and kept us late from being timekeeper. To some, meeting the Academy's demands came as an easy obstacle. For others, not so much. And that's to be expected with all walks of life, the halls of the Academy that the Academy sees. With that said, those differences are what made it great for us. We use them to overcome challenges and work together because we all share a common influence. And we have you to thank for that. Those of you here today, and of course the ones who couldn't make it. You are the influence. We know the weekends were short and the phone calls home during the week were even shorter. Still, even with the limited time, our family members and support systems provided us a sanctuary where we could rejuvenate and find balance amongst the relentless demands of our time here. So thank you. As we take the next step, we have learned it's paramount to recognise the important relationship between an officer's family and our profession. Now on to our professional lives. For us and for our state, our being here today is equally credited to the men and women of the Vermont Police Academy. One section of the VPA mission reads, "In that police officers are community leaders, it is part of our mission to provide the training and skills necessary to facilitate community growth, develop leadership, fellowship abilities, and reinforce positive values." Before we knew it, the values the VPA taught to us were being demonstrated by the class. Lamoille County Deputy Sheriff Chris Turner was compiling study sheets which proved to be priceless to the academic success of several in the class. Another example, we were told to organise ourselves for scenarios, and that's exactly what we did. Vermont State Trooper Jared Blair, with the help of the class, kept scenario nights organised and moving in a well-oiled manner. While that helped the Academy and its many scenario volunteers, it helped calm the nerves of recruits and made us see the results of our teamwork. So as demonstrated, it does take a team to achieve something great. The VPA staff proved this. While working through challenging and changing times, every Academy instructor and staff member continued to deliver the basic training standard that prepares basic training graduates for the next steps in our careers. As the 116, we will be forever grateful for the staff's dedication, lack of sleep, and adaptability for our benefit. We know that much work was done behind the scenes with few resources and little time. And so, our values tell us to be leaders and adapt to new or changed circumstances. Well, it really sunk in when those we looked up to were doing it. Our guide on Vermont State Trooper Riley Fenoff always uplifted our class, asking, 116, who are we? Our resounding response, the ones who lead the way. It fueled us during challenging times. To the VPA community, you've set the example and you led the way for us. We'll carry the torch, practicing the values you've imparted and making a positive impact in our communities. We also need to extend a special thanks to our training assistants and training coordinators, who were always present to motivate and teach. Awake before us, sleep after us, away from their families, and often here during an already busy schedule. How they were there for us was the true definition of leadership. Speaking of awake before us, a shout out of appreciation for our chow hall staff for keeping us fueled and ready to energetically take on the day's challenges. Your contribution is essential to the success of each class. Now, we did have one leader in particular, one leader who knew the class better than we knew ourselves every step of the way. Although from our perspective, it may not have seemed like it at the time. But his actions were well-timed and methodical. Training coordinator Brock Marvin is the man who led the 116 to its version of success. Either directly or through his TAs and other help, his actions and wealth of experience demonstrated his ability to stay true to the Vermont Police Academy's methods of training. TC Marvin, while we tested your patience, made you scratch your head in utter confusion at times, your lessons were well-timed, and in hindsight, we can all see that your actions were for the ultimate success for us as individuals and as a team. The 116 Yoo-Hoos owe you a debt of gratitude for this once-in-a-lifetime experience. Sorry, we can't give you your lost sleep back for driving some of us to the hospital at 1 a.m. to get eye drops. But nevertheless, we are grateful. Your character and influence extends well beyond the grounds of the VPA. Ladies and gentlemen, the 116 asks you to join us in a round of applause to thank Brock Marvin for his dedication to our success, our safety, and the communities in which we all live. So, with the training and experiences of these 39 individuals with their unique stories and challenges, they've grown into leaders and team members in their own right. They will uphold the legacy of service, integrity, and excellence that this esteemed institution has instilled in us. ensuring the safety and well-being of our community for years to come. I would like to close with a message to the 116. Class, in the crucible of week 9, we faced formidable challenges and carried the weight of towering expectations. Towards the end of our training, the battlefield of exams and nerve-wracking scenarios tested our mettle. What seemed like insurmountable demands for attention to detail and workload were, in truth, the forge for our strength. While there were hard lessons, some takeaways were not so obvious. Time. The relentless adversary and also our constant companion. We've gained a profound understanding of its value. We are reminded by this importance when it comes to the one who never made it to this class. She wanted to, and time was taken from her. We're reminded every day when we saw her empty seat in the classroom and her empty seat here with us today. Fallen Rutland Police Officer Jessica Ebbinghausen was meant to graduate with us here today. Keep her in your memories and your devotion to the work ahead. So take the time, wield it as a weapon, as a constant motivator, to make time with friends and family, a compass guiding your goals, and a tool for expanding your personal achievements. Let our battle cry echo. Use time to eternally embrace the spirit of learning, because we all know how short and valuable our time can be for all the important things in our lives. 116, our journey here was no easy feat. Revel in your triumphs, elevate yourselves, bring forth our utmost for our community's call. And the most important thing, don't ever be late. Stand tall, 116. Who are we? Now let's get to work. Ladies and gentlemen, the 116.
Thank you, Mr. President, Officer Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the indoor portion of our ceremony. We invite you to please join us outside as the 116 basic lowers the flag for the very last time as a class. After lowering the flag, light refreshments will be served in the classroom in the back left of the gym. Thank you very much for all of your help in getting the 116 to where they are right now. Thank you for attending today's ceremony.
Flag detail, fall out. Class, left, face. Cover. Flag detail, forward, march. Hey, folks! Present, arms. Order, arms. Secure, tally. Class! Present, arms! Present. Pass! Order! Halt! Ready, face. Counter column, mark. Left. 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 Right, left. 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 Right, left. 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 One time, mark. Detail. Hold. Ready, step. Ready, face. Ready, step. Full flag. Ready, step. Ready, step. Ready, full. Ready, full. Ready, full. Ready, step. Ready, full. Ready, full. Ready, full. Ready, step. Ready, full. Ready, full. Ready, full. Ready, step. Ready, face. Preset, black. About face. Forward, mark. Detail my command found formation. Ready? Fall out. Come on! Close! Morning 116. Officer Hudson. Sir. Have we pushed ourselves each and every day?
Sir, yes, sir!
Chad Johnson!
Sir, yes, sir!
What day is it, Chad Johnson?
Friday, sir!
And
Graduation, sir!
graduation, Chad Johnson. 116. I'm proud of you. You have pushed yourself each and every day. You have fought your individual battles and you have won. You have succeeded. But this is not the last step. This is the first step. Isn't that right, Bellingham?
Sir, yes, sir!
Johnson. Sir, yes, sir. Are we ready to work hard?
Sir, yes, sir!
Marche, are we ready to push ourselves?
Sir, yes, sir!
Chad Johnson,
Sir, yes, sir!
are we going to be the best that we can be?
Sir, yes, sir!
Will now, are we ready to go?
Sir, yes, sir!
Hey, are we ready to go?
Sir, yes, sir!
116. Keep working hard. Keep pushing on. Be the best version of yourselves you can be. Fight every day like it's the last fight, and you will succeed, and you will triumph, 116. I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourselves. Who are we?
Who has to lead the way?
Ladder 116, who are we?
Who has to lead the way?